Why do we always think about food? What to cook for lunch or dinner? What about kids' breakfast or lunchbox? And how about tomorrow? Well, the answer is it's your belly that rules the mind. And also, you need some meal planning. So, friends, today's topic is about Indian weekly meal planning and pre preparation. I'm going to show you how I plan my meals for the week and stay organized by using the simple weekly planner. It's me, Didi, and welcome to my channel.
First step in meal or menu planning is having a plan so that our cooking sessions in the kitchen are more effective. So I jot down 10 to 12 family favorite items for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and based on that I plan my weekly menu. And once you have your weekly menu ready, make sure you have this list accessible every day. So I'm using a magnetic holder that sits right on the fridge. This has a shopping list, so this reduces haphazard shopping and cuts down any wastage of food or extra groceries. Okay guys, so this is a must have in my meal prep. I always make sure I have a multi-purpose batter. You can always make this batter even more healthier by soaking brown rice or any millets. And also have kept some sprouts aside, just something that makes the morning time quicker, healthier and smoother. And this one is my favorite. This is my second preparation, that is making a nut powder. I've used peanuts as base and I also add almonds and walnuts, some spices. If you need a detailed video on this one, please leave a comment. I use this for making instant chutneys in the morning for the breakfast, and I also use it for curries. So this is a multi-purpose powder. I've ground this coarsely and stored it in a plastic container. My kids love having it with hot rice and some ghee. This is how I make an instant chutney. You can take a mixed nut powder, add water or yogurt and grind it. My chutney is ready. I can serve this with idli or dosa. My kids usually like this consistency. And next I'm using this mixed nut powder for one of the curries. I'm making a stuffed eggplant curry. I also use this powder for thickening gravy. It adds a good nutty taste. And whenever I get coriander and mint, I make sure I have green chutney. I usually make this chutney with the coriander stems because even this has nutrition. I wash this nicely and mix it with some mint leaves and my chutney is ready. So while I'm doing that, I also make sure that I separate the leaves and keep it in a Ziploc cover. I'm showing you the recipe. I've taken coriander leaves and some mint leaves. I'm adding coriander stems, green chilies, ginger and cumin seeds. You can add a little bit of water and grind this. This chutney stays for about a week in the refrigerator. I use this for a raita or simply with paratha. You can also take it to go, use it in palav. So this has many purposes. I have also used it in sandwich. You can see a video on that. I've posted the link below. And here is some quick breakfast recipe. This is chia pudding. I have used almond milk, chia seeds, and you can add any fruits, granola, and make ahead of time, store it in the refrigerator, and next day your breakfast is ready. And next quick breakfast recipe is smoothie. Everybody loves smoothie. I add spinach in my smoothie. I take this to work and this smoothie keeps me full until lunch. Also, my kids love having smoothie for breakfast, and especially when there is no time, you can just give the smoothie when they are on the way to school. And coming to traditional breakfast ideas, every Sunday evening I make sure I have this multi-purpose idli-dosa batter ready. Next day morning I add salt and mix it nicely. So I call this multi-purpose batter because I make idli first 2 days and then dosa, and next day uttapam, and you can also make utpannas. So here I'm preparing my kids' lunch box. I've added carrot, sprouts and cashew. And if you're bored of idlis, you can always have dosas for breakfast or for kids' lunchbox. And usually they say breakfast should definitely have some form of good carbs that keeps us fueled until lunch. So I think our traditional Indian breakfast definitely has good carbs. And this is uttapam I'm making for kids' lunchbox. So I've added veggies. Serve this with any chutney. And you can make paniyarans or guntapanganas for kid snacks, perfect for Friday evening. After a lot of cooking in the morning, packing kids' lunchbox, getting ready to work, my morning coffee is must. This is my morning addiction. In this meal planning, chopping of veggies is only when absolutely needed. Also, I usually chop my veggies in the morning, and while doing that, I make sure I have some extra veggies stored in a glass bowl so that I can use it for pulav or mixed vegetable rice. I use a food processor for shredding or chopping vegetables and also for making dough, and that's the reason I don't chop veggies ahead of time. So I make everything in the morning because in the evening, as soon as I come from work, I can just make pulkas or parathas, and curry, dal, everything is ready in the morning itself. I use pressure cooker so that everything is cooked at once. I have rice in the bottom, then dal, and I have kept potatoes so that in the evening I can make parathas. I always make extra parathas or pulkas so that my husband and I can pack it for my lunchbox. Also, I find this morning routine very useful and comfortable. Like cook everything in the morning and in the evening just make parathas or pulkas and spend time with the family. And when it comes to veggies like okra, tindora or beans, I always wash okra and keep it in a cloth cover so that all the moisture is absorbed. And the next day morning, I use my food processor. Yes, food processor for okra. So I'm going to show you how nicely this has come. Definitely it has different shapes and sizes, but if you want to do a stir fry, then this works out well. Look at this, there's no stickiness, perfect for stir fry. You can always use a non-stick pan, and do let me know if you use a food processor for chopping bhindi or okra. And here comes my final preparation, keeping all the fruits ready. So I have washed strawberries and I store it in colander so that it stays fresh for a week. And I try to include seasonal fruits as much as possible so that kids also get into the habit of eating fruits. And I usually give them in the evening after they come from school or daycare. Alright guys, so this was my weekly meal prep video part 1. I'll come up with more videos. So before I sign off, do let me know what is that special meal that makes your weekend so special. For me, it's vegetable dum biryani. How about you? Do leave a comment. Till then, eat good, feel good, and don't forget your regular workout routine. Bye. Take care.